Hello my great people, karibuni to another episode of Commerce Chronicles. Kama kawaida, hapa ni pale we give you the tips na siri za kuanzisha biashara ama kuendeleza biashara yako. Hapa tupo ni Runyenjes, Embu. Na kama kawaida, we have an amazing guest for you. But before you get to meet our guest, remember that this show is proudly sponsored by Dunamis Raw Group of Companies. They deal with property management. Kama you have some properties wewe ni landlord and managing your property is becoming a headache, don't worry, Dunamis got you. Also, kama unataka kuhama, unashangaa ni wapi utahamia, don't worry, Dunamis Raw Group of Companies, they got you. Their numbers are right here kwa screen. Reach them out na utasaidika. So come now and let's meet our guest. Karibuni guys, kama vile nilikuwa nimewaahidi, niko hapa na mgeni wetu. Nitampatia chance atueleze yeye ni nani na hapa tupo ni wapi.
Karibuni sana. Naitwa David Wanyugi. Hapa ni Safimat, Runyenjes. It's a new supermarket. Yeah, tunawakaribisha nyote.
Asante sana.
Kwa mna shop hapa.
Asante. Tueleze what does your business entail? Safimat ni nini?
This is basically a simple supermarket. We venture in retail. So far tuna wholesale, tunafanya tu retail peke yake. Yeah, we have good prices, good customer service. But tuna welcome kila mtu akuje afanye shopping hapa. We'll offer good shopping experience.
Thank you very much. Umesema haijakaa sana.
Haijakaa sana.
How long did you start?
We've been here from February this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it's a few months old.
Yeah, a few months old.
What inspired you to join, like to venture into the retail and supermarket industry?
Yeah, we've been to different places and we've seen how the retail industry works, and we chose to give people from Runyenjes a good chance to have good experience in shopping, and basically that's what inspired us. Yeah.
How has the few months you have been in this industry been?
It's tough. Yeah, depending on previous supermarkets that have been around, the services they offered. So for us, we get it tough to give them similar services because we've been to places where we get better services. So transferring the same to this area becomes a bit tough, but we are grateful Runyenjes people are coping. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And why the location Runyenjes? Why not uende mahali kama Nairobi, Meru, any other place?
Runyenjes has a shortage of supermarkets. We know previously we had a mini budget where we are. We had La Quinta, but now they are all closed. So we are the only supermarket around. We chose to be here because currently there's no big competition. So we are alone. We enjoyed the whole market alone.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it has a good profit mahali.
We wouldn't confirm that, but if you see us still here, there's something.
Wow, amazing. Yeah. So you said you started this a while back, like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Maybe there's someone who wants to start a supermarket. What academic ama training nitahitaji ndo nianzishe supermarket?
Supermarket naweza sema tu ni passion, no academics. Hapa ni passion. If you're a person who wants to serve customers, that is customer service. If you want to give quality to people, it's just a calling. I would say it's a calling. If you want to be in retail, just have the best service. You don't require any academics to do this.
Wow, amazing. Thank you. And on your first day, can you remember that first day you decided like nataka kuweka and now I have put that supermarket? How was it?
It's fulfilling when you first get your first customers into the shop. It's really fulfilling. You get the feedbacks from them, and they know the difference between you and previous supermarkets that have been there. You realize you are really needed. Yeah.
Wow. And so how was that first day? How did you feel?
Nervous the first day, but in me I knew we were doing the right thing. So it was really exciting to have new customers around. I was new in the town as well, so it was fulfilling just to see people happy to get a new supermarket around, offering different services. Yeah.
And you said you love like customer service, offering services to customers. You love seeing them happy.
Yeah.
So what are these strategies? How can someone make a customer happy?
Well, customer satisfaction starts from when the customer gets to the door. We have our guards there. First thing, when you get to a supermarket, and the guard greets you. You know that communicates something. You have better people to talk to you in. You get to the aisles, those staff around there, they give you the right service. You need something, there's a person to help you there. Then at the end point where you pay, you get a cashier who talks to you, cashier who says hi to you. At the end of the shopping, someone who says thank you to you. That's basically the customer service we are talking about. I might not be in a position to carry for you the luggage, but then the words that we exchange when shopping, they mean a lot to most of the customers because I've been a customer before and I know what I really wanted to be told. Yeah, so we transfer the same to our customers.
Wow. And it's a big supermarket.
Yeah, very big.
How many employees do you have?
We're currently at 26. Yeah,
Wow, that's a great number.
but the big number is youth.
Oh, so you're also creating jobs
Employment.
for employment for the youth.
Actually, 90%.
What made you like have that desire, desire to employ youth?
I'm a youth personally, so I wouldn't go for older people to help me do this. So I'll choose to do it with young people to inspire them to do it, even in other different places because we can't employ everyone. At least the few we employ, we encourage them. They encourage their friends to try and do it somewhere else. Yeah.
And also the employees, I'm sure they have like some rights, all those things.
Yeah.
How do you make sure like you meet the right that they have? Like hujawa pressure, they are happy pia and motivated.
Now, as employers, we are controlled by the government. There is what we are supposed to give them. There is what we are supposed to give to the government on their behalf. So we make sure we cooperate with everything that we are supposed to do. Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning the government. Now tell us to run such a business, what are these legal measures and legal requirements needed?
The basic things. You have to get your company registered. You must be compliant with the KRA, the eating stories. Other things, you must be cleared in a lot of things. And then you must cooperate with the county government of the locality where you are. There are not much requirements from the government, but registration and compliance, more so with the KRA. It's the greatest thing you must do. Yeah.
And what are these strategies that you use to make sure like that you're compliant to the rules?
You just don't have to ignore anything. Any requirement by the government, you don't use shortcuts. Just do it right.
Thank you. And to start such a business, it probably will want a good amount of capital.
Yeah.
Approximately, what would someone who wants to start such a supermarket need?
I wouldn't quote a specific amount. That's one, because supermarkets are different. You have a mini mart, you have a supermarket, you have hypermarkets, you have food markets. So for us, these are supermarkets. You don't need a specific amount because one, you can have your company registered, do all the compliances. Then you have to negotiate with most of these suppliers. These big companies, they can give you goods on credit if you agree. They can give you better payment terms if you agree. So I wouldn't give a specific amount or even a range. I'll
So it
just say
depends.
it's easy. If you talk to the suppliers, they would give you on credit, they would give you better payment plans. Yeah. That's basically.
Thank you. And would you give us a scenario of how your day is from morning to evening?
Now, we have different people in the branch. We have line attendants, cashiers, and we have the people in the management. We have different routines when you get to job. But basic one, we get to the branch in the morning. We come here at around 6:45. We open the shop. We have morning prayers. We are Christians. This is founded under Christian setting. We do our morning prayers. We receive few goods which were dropped in the night. Then we open our doors. We are ready to serve our customers. Now, in the evening, we'll also do closing prayers, and then we dispatch to different places where we live.
Wow, amazing. So what are the things that you deal with in these supermarkets?
This is a general shop. It's a supermarket. Where you call it a supermarket, we deal with everything. One, we have FMCG, that's fast moving consumable goods, that contains basically foods and soaps, detergents, snacks, all those. They are in the ground floor. We call them FMCG. We have now this one, it's GM, General Merchandise. General merchandise, we do electronics, we do crockery, we do plastics, we do mattresses, clothing, and all that. Yeah. So far, we don't have revenue centers, that is bakeries and butchery and cafe, but we trust in God. One day we'll get there.
Wow,
We're
amazing.
basically dealing with FMCGs and general merchandise.
That's awesome. And in a day, as Safimat supermarket, how many customers do you like approximately get?
We've seen improvement. I can confirm at least 700. Yeah, we call it footfall. We get a lot of customers. Now it might differ on basket value, but on footfall we get a lot of customers. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Could you please define for us the terms? I've heard you say baskets and food.
Sorry for that. Basket value means if I get a customer, or if I get 700 customers, how much does their basket carry? You might get 700 customers and their basket value is worth a packet of milk. And you can get 50 customers who are shopping in trolleys. Yeah. So now we have a big footfall, that is the customer count, but then we have an average basket value, meaning they are at least doing an average shopping. So that means we are serving the right class.
Yeah. Wow, amazing. Congratulations to you. 700 is quite a big number.
It's a good number.
And what are the promotional strategies that you do? Do you promote Safimat supermarket, and in what ways?
We do. One of the things we do so far we are doing is CSR. It's required by the government to do it, maybe, but then it pushes the company's name to some extent. So that's basically what we are doing. So far, we don't do advertisements, but we'll get there.
Oh, that's amazing.
We're hoping to do them.
Thank you. And how do you acquire like clients? It's not those ones that come and maybe they are walking past. Are there any other clients that come in other ways?
Yeah, we are currently working on corporate accounts. That is these big companies. We talk to them. We give them goods on credit monthly. Then they pay. They can also pay before. They can give us their money. Then they'll be picking goods as they wish. So that's one. Two, we also want to get to these big schools. We also want to be their suppliers. Yeah. So far the company is still young. We are just serving the few customers who bring themselves. Yeah.
Thank you. And on inventory, how do you make sure that you're doing inventory the right way?
Well, we have a good team. For sure, that one I can confirm. We have a very good team who are always on the ground, checking what is there, what is not there, what customer needs most. So on inventory, I don't think we are suffering from stockouts. We have a lot of stock for our customers, and we know what they want, and we are listening to what they want in future.
So you have like a teamwork strategy.
Yeah.
Could you maybe define unto us what really makes a good team?
One, communication. We have a good team. In terms of communication, we are okay. We'll have a person who goes to the ground, confirms what the line attendant is ordering or what they require is the right thing. And then we also listen to our customers. So that part is solely given to cashiers and the line attendants. They are the ones who talk to customers every time. So they'll give us the feedback. As the management, we'll also have our inventory team informed on what the customers are saying. So the feedback, whenever you give a feedback at Safimat, trust the people, they will get the information to the right people.
Thank you. And for the employees, you said you have a number of 26 employees. Do they have to go through some training before they come here? What do you do?
Yeah, I personally train. So we do trainings on different things. One, whatever keeps us here for long, it's basically inventory and customer service. So on customer service, we do trainings by a fortnight. Every 2 weeks we do trainings. And then on inventories, we also do the same thing. We train them on ordering processes. You know, you don't just place an order and give quantities. You have to know what is required, how much do you sell within this period, because you can't buy things and keep them in store waiting to sell next year. You must have enough for now and for to give you a little space before the next supplier comes back. We train them a lot on such things.
That's nice.
So that's why I said in the beginning, we don't need academics.
Yeah.
We do trainings.
Yeah. That's good because you're creating employment for the youths.
Yeah.
And nikikuangalia, you're a Gen Z. You're still a young guy. So what makes you this job? I'm sure it has some pressure because it's a big supermarket on you.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that pressure?
One, passion. I told you in the beginning, you must love what you do. And I don't just think, I know I love what I do. So for me to survive here, I must be in love with this job.
And the employees,
Yeah.
do they like look at you and be like, I can't come to Kadogo? How do they deal with you?
They're inspired. Inspired. You deal with a young person and he trains you a lot. Yeah, we basically train each other. I'm young, I might be having an older person than me in the building. They'll advise me on where I go wrong.
That's amazing. And thank you very much. Guys, we have come to the end of our part 1 and we are going to come back to our part 2 tusikize zaidi na zaidi kwa hii interview, atuambia how he runs such a big supermarket and tutadive sana pale kwa pesa and savings. So don't go anywhere. But remember that this show is proudly sponsored by Dunamis Group of Companies. It's a company that deal with property management. Kama wewe ni landlord na unashangaa how you're going to manage your properties, don't worry because Dunamis Group of Companies got you. They're going to sort you out. Pia kama utashangaa ni wapi uta move in, you want to move in somewhere but you don't know where to go, Dunamis got you. Their numbers are right here kwa screen. Reach them out na utasaidika. So see you after the break.